Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm in the garage working on my Lexus GS350. What this video is going to be about is changing the rear diff fluid. This really is a simple do-it-yourself thing that you can do and save some money at home. Basically the only thing you need to do is get your vehicle jacked up. It needs to be fairly level so that way when you drain the oil out and then refill it, it sits at that correct level. Yeah, let me show you what you're going to need and let's get into the video. Alright, let me show you what you're going to need for doing the diff fluid here. You've got 7590 synthetic gear oil. The rear diff actually takes somewhere, I think it takes about 1.8 quarts, but it's basically a little bit less than 2, so you're going to need 2 full quarts in order to fill it in. You're going to need these 2 crush washers. I'll put the part numbers down in the description. These I got from the Lexus. I got these actually from the Lexus dealer down the street from me. And you're going to need a drain pan. I actually just finished using this a minute ago because I changed the oil right before the diff fluid. Lastly, you're going to need one of these that you can assemble and then stuff down into that actual container and pump the fluid back up into the diff. And you're also going to need to get the vehicle up off of the ground and have it fairly level. I got the car sitting on these 4 Rhino ramps. I'll put a link down in the description for these as well. These things are awesome. I use them all the time. Alright, let's get to the diff. Just before we get under the car here, let me show you what else you're going to need. You're going to need a 10mm Allen key, a ratchet in order to break things free, and then a torque wrench in order to torque everything back down. What I have seen online is that the torque specs are 36 foot-pounds for both the drain and fill bolts. Let's get started. So you can see a little bit better now underneath the car. So this side's the passenger side, this side is the driver's side. So it's on the passenger side. So both the drain and fill bolts are on the passenger side here. So this actually is the drain, and then up here, right there, that is the fill bolt. Both of these are a 10mm Allen key, and you're going to drain from here and fill from there. So you're always going to want to crack free the fill bolt first, just in case you cannot get this one open. You don't drain all your fluid out and are stuck. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to crack free the fill, then the drain. We're going to drain everything out, fill it back up, and go. Now we're going to do the drain bolt. Alright, now that that one is loose, we can go ahead and start to loosen that. Start to loosen this here, and then we'll get our oil catch situated so we can catch all the fluid dropping out of there, and then go. I'll move this camera so I don't get oil all over everything. There we go. We'll go ahead and let that drain. Alright, so now we got our drain bolt, which has a magnet on the end of it. Drain bolt is out and fill bolt is out. What we're going to do is take these 2 crush washers off and set them to the side. Like that. As you can see, the diff, it's got a little bit of stuff caked on it, which is okay. It's meant to do that. It's supposed to capture all the little metal shavings and things that come off of those metal parts. So we're going to clean that up a little bit here. Clean all this goop off the magnet. There you go. You want it to look like that. Let's spray a little brake clean on this here and get this really clean. Alright, now that you've gotten it sprayed off with some brake clean, put your crush washer back on. There is a flat side and then there's a curved side. You want to put the flat side facing this way and the curved side facing this way. You can do that on this bolt as well. This side to the left is flat and the side to the right is curved. I'm going to put the bolt on like that. Okay, just like that. Now we're prepped and ready to go. We'll get back up under the car and start filling up. We're going to put the drain bolt back in, torque it down, and then we're going to start filling. Alright, let's get this put back in. Everything is set to 36 foot-pounds. Let's torque it down. There we go, all done with that. Now we can start filling. Alright, we got ourselves a pump and this fluid line. We're going to stick it right up here into this fill hole and start. Now, when we're done, we're going to pump this whole first cord in, then we're going to pump about half of the second cord in. Once we have about half of the second one in, the fluid will start dripping out. And once you have a steady stream of the fluid coming out, you can stop, put the drain, then you can put the fill bolt back in, torque that down, and then you're all done. Alright, we're starting to get a little drip out. It's at about 1.8 quarts. So we'll go ahead and put our fill bolt back in. Alright, same thing for this, 36 foot-pounds. And let's tighten it back down. Alright, that is now, that's now torqued down. And we're good. Alright, well there you have it. We're all finished. That is changing the diff fluid. It's really not that difficult. All in all, it was about 30 minutes. Most of that time is actually getting the vehicle up off of the ground. Do it at home, save yourself some money. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.